When was the last time you were told you're doing a good job? When's the last time you told somebody else that they were doing a good job or you encouraged them? I was recently speaking to one of my clients and he told me, I can't remember the last time my boss complimented me or told me I was doing a great job. So my next question to him was, when was the last time you told somebody else on your team that they were doing a good job or complimented them? And I know he's really good at this, but I told him it's really important, especially in the times we're in right now, that you take time to encourage people and make sure that they know that you're happy with what they're doing and to point that out to them. In their book 12, Rod Wagner and James Harter, it's actually the book's called 12 The Elements of Great Managers, they found in their research that there's 12 things that great managers do. And in these 12 things, they came up with an employee engagement survey called Q12, and it's through Gallup. There's 3 elements in particular that I want to talk to you about today. The first one is, in the last 7 days, have I received recognition or praise for doing good work? That's one of the 12. Number 2, my supervisor or someone at work seems to care about me as a person. And number 3, there's someone at work that encourages me. How are those 3 going in your company? Leaders, take note. If nobody is letting you know that you're doing a good job, that somebody cares about them, or you aren't encouraging people, how do you think that the team feels about the manager, number 1? Number 2, how do they feel about the company? This past weekend, my wife and I saw a movie, and it was called The Upside. And there's a character in the movie called Dell, and there's another character named Philip. And Dell's an ex-con, and Dell is hired to take care of Philip. Philip has an accident, and he's a paraplegic, and he's unable to walk. He's in a wheelchair. And he hires Dell to take care of him. And he hires Dell because he knows that Dell can't do a good job. But Dell ends up doing an awesome job. Dell ends up actually being the best candidate, even though he was actually the worst candidate for the job in the beginning. Anyhow, Dell is encouraged by Philip. Philip actually is probably the first person to ever tell Dell, Dell, you're intelligent and you're very smart. You could just see Dell's expression on his face change when Philip told him this. And it gave Dell a pause at that point in time, because I seriously doubt that Dell had ever been told this. Another thing that Philip does is he encourages Dell to start a business. Dell has some really dumb ideas, and he has some great ideas for starting a business. And Philip actually helps Dell to raise some money to be able to give him some seed money to start his business. And you'll have to watch the movie The Upside in order to learn how that works. My wife and I were at a restaurant on Friday night, and there was a young couple sitting across from us with their 2 daughters. And one of the daughters was really excited, and she's telling her dad about what she did this week. And she was so excited because she had done something really good. And her dad says, I am so proud of you. And he gives her a high five. And she gives him back the high five. And just the light on her face was just brilliant. She was so excited. And it made such an impression on her that her dad got excited for her. As a parent, we need to encourage our children. As an employer or leader, we need to encourage our team members. And as a spouse, we need to encourage our spouse and or our significant other. Encouragement is an amazing thing. It can really lift people up. I challenge you over the next week to go out and encourage somebody else. Compliment somebody. Be audacious.